David Morgan with you at the Silver and Gold Summit 2017 at the Hilton Union Square, San Francisco, California. Mike Westerall, it's good to see you.
Nice to see you.
Hecla Mining, top tier, New York Stock Exchange. You guys have been doing a lot. I've been reading your news, obviously. So why don't you take us over like a back up into like the last 6 months, a year, because you guys have done quite a bit in the company, and bring us to the present day, and then we'll talk silver.
Okay, so the difference between Hecla and a lot of companies is our approach that we've taken towards innovation. What we've done is we're not focused on necessarily producing more ounces, we're focused on producing more ounces more profitably and safer. So what we've done across our mines in the last year or so is we've Wi-Fi'd the mines so that we're able to now bring in remote operated machinery that we can operate at different levels from the surface or even that drives itself. We have trucks that are coming in, we've got drills that drill themselves now, or computer guided drilling. We've got, every person has a sensor on them, the vehicles have sensors, the chance of accidents is significantly diminished. We have fans that will turn themselves on and off based on people coming into the stopes. All of these things lead to a more productive mine, a safer mine, lower cost mine. So that's what we're doing on innovation, and that's something that sets us apart from just about everybody. In addition, our gold mine in Quebec is doing very well, Casa Berardi. Remember, we bought that in 2013.
Right.
And we've doubled the throughput in the mine since then. So it used to be an underground mine. It's been an underground mine for over 25 years. Now we have underground and open pits running. And the plant had been built to do both, but they never had them both running. Well, now they do. And so we've doubled the throughput. It's set the record gold production since we acquired it in this last quarter. Cash costs came down almost $300 an ounce as a result. So it's doing very, very well. And the exploration around that mine just shows it more and more potential pits. So I think for the rest of the life of that mine, it'll be underground and open pit, a more efficient way to operate.
Great.
What else is going on? San Sebastian, New Mexico. That's just it's been a fantastic moneymaker for us. It's run extremely efficiently. We put almost no capital in. It generates a massive cash flow. And this year we're actually transitioning now. We're finishing up on the open pits, the high grade at surface, and we're moving underground. We have a contractor doing that for us. And we'll start mining underground shortly into the 2018. And at that point, we expect to seamlessly transition to being underground. And then in that mine, we're making a discovery at depth. We had discovered something called the Hugh zone, which is a polymetallic sulfide ore, and that seems to be extending out. It's now on 2 veins instead of 1. So we're finding what we think will become a critical mass down there to consider how we're going to mine that now. And that could add 5+ years of mine life to San Sebastian. In the last year, we've extended it through 2020. Now it could potentially extend significantly further.
Sort of like the Lucky Friday just keeps going and going and going.
Yeah, the difference is the Lucky Friday, you know where the ore is,
yeah,
because it just goes into the earth.
Right.
San Sebastian, you have to find it, but the reason our largest exploration program this year was at San Sebastian, and the reason is that's where the discoveries are being made. Frankly, our second largest was at Casa Berardi, because we're finding all that material as well. Maybe as the last point, I will tell you that we have one mine on strike, Lucky Friday mine in Idaho. That mine's been running for 75 years. It has, we think, about 30+ years of life left, provided it can run more efficiently. And so what we're trying to do is change the way that the bidding system works so that we can direct where workers work, who they work with, to make the mine run more productively and to make the mine run safer. And if we can do that, we think that we can see another 30 years of mine life at that mine. And so they've been on strike since March. And we hope that it ends soon. But the thing to remember is it's our lowest margin mine.
Yes.
So it makes very little money at today's prices when it operates. So if we were to have a mine on strike, that's the one that has the least financial impact to us. And none of our other operations are unionized, so there's no chance of a contagion.
Right.
We wish it would be resolved because, frankly, the community suffers, and we want the workers back working, and a lot of them want to be back working.
Sure.
But we need to change the way the mine operates, and that's our strategy with all of our mines. Run them more efficiently, lower the cost, increase safety.
Well, I know Phil's got a little gray in his hair now after I first met him when he took over for Art Brown many years ago. And, I've been in many mines in my life, but, my first time in the Lucky Friday, it's a bit of a gulp, man. It's down there,
When did you go there, roughly?
Oh, roughly, probably 2008 maybe.
Okay. because the shaft has been reconditioned now, and
so it was before that.
So that was in 2012. We reconditioned it. It feels like a brand new mine now.
Oh, really?
And you go down the shaft, and it takes you several minutes to go down, and then you come out, and you're a mile underground.
Yeah.
And if you don't think of it as a mile, it doesn't feel that deep. It's warm, but it's all been rebolted. All the mesh has been redone. All the concrete's been redone. Yeah. The shaft's all been smooth. It looks like a new mine down.
Well, the mesh is kind of, you know,
I
gulped a little.
It's significantly better now.
Right. So you kind of gave a segue to me about, you know, the high-tech ideas that you have implemented and how efficient they are. And my speech is actually about technology and mining. So I'll definitely bring that to the fore during my talk. So gold, silver. I mean, you guys have a pretty good gold exposure, and it depends on the price. Are you a gold company or a silver company?
We're a silver company. We've always been a silver company. Okay. We always will. Long term, we like the fundamentals of silver because we know that there's demand for it. We know there's industrial demand. We know there's gadget demand. And we know that that demand is increasing significantly. We also know as countries become wealthier, the silver density per person goes up.
Absolutely.
Because they have to buy more gadgets. If you build a city in China and you pull people out of the fields, they're all going to buy a phone, they're going to get a scooter, they're going to get appliances. All of those things have silver in them. So silver density has gone up with wealth in a country in every example so far.
Yes.
And it will continue. So long term, we can see the demand for silver. We like gold too.
Sure.
We just can't predict where gold's going to be.
Mm-hmm.
And so we're happy with our gold exposure because it makes us a bigger, stronger company. And frankly, a little diversification is a good thing. But if we had a choice, we would buy, and the quality was the same, we would buy a silver mine.
Excellent. Mike, it's always a pleasure to catch up with you. And of course, you're in my neighborhood. I have not been over to the Coeur d'Alene Mining District in the last 6 months or so, but the next time I'm over, I'll give you some lead time. Maybe I can buy you a coffee or something. You can't buy it from me because I have to report it.
Sounds really good. We always follow the rules. Thanks, David.
Thank you so much. Hello, I'm David Morgan, publisher of the Morgan Report, and as some of you may already know, the Morgan Report is about money, metals, and mining. In fact, we cover all resources, from rare earth elements to precious metals. I've been publishing on the internet for about 20 years. My primary passion is to help people build and preserve their wealth. I love to make people millionaires. I've helped thousands of people via our research in the Morgan Report, which has thousands of paid members and 10 times that amount on our free weekly updates. Here's what you'll receive from our free newsletter. To the point webinars, weekly analysis of the financial markets, interviews and our conference schedule, special reports such as riches and resources, and various metals price forecasts. Our paid service client base is primarily small to medium-sized business owners, professionals in the industry, or the seasoned investor who understands markets and the value of precious metals. My area of expertise includes equity analysis throughout the resource sector, energy metals, base metals. We cover startups to billion-dollar corporations. We focus on a special sector that makes money regardless of price oscillations, and the importance of precious metals due to the ongoing currency devaluations. Our team of 3 analysts and support staff can help you build and protect your wealth. It's important for you to know what other people have said. We're passionate about what we do. High integrity and trust. Tell the truth and own it. If we're wrong, we admit it. Take a long-term outlook with major assets and bet a little to win a lot with speculative situations. If you choose to become a client, you will gain financial insights very few, even professionals, recognize. You'll understand the importance of honesty in our financial system. You will understand how the money system influences almost everything in your life. You'll be prepared for the ongoing currency crisis. And finally, I've chosen to make my life's mission greater than the individual, which means my mission statement is to teach and empower people to understand the benefits of an honest monetary and financial system. It's been a great journey so far, and the best gains in this sector lie ahead over the next 3 to 5 years. I'm fortunate to have earned the status of being a leading authority in my field in helping others protect their wealth. You can email me at support@themorganreport.com or call my office at 480-325-0230.